Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video on my channel. Today with another video about Skibidi Toilet Battle, and today we have another opening. I'm sorry it's coming that late. The event is quite into it already, but I was doing some other stuff. I've seen I spent the last week talking about like not talking about, but doing that endless stuff. And in general, I have a lot to talk to you about today because we're having an opening of 400,000, or actually 425,000 reactor cores. I haven't opened a single one yet, so we're going from start to finish. Maybe I will also finally get some weapons, because I also don't have them yet. These are completely unknown to me yet, and I will also try them out. Together with that, I will talk to you about some things. Plus, last but not least, we're going to do another little giveaway. This time we're giving a diamond weekly pass. So if you would like to have that one, then just tell me in the comments your Roblox name, your Discord name, and what you would want to do with the diamonds. What is the first thing that comes to your mind to do with those diamonds? And that's all you need. And then we gotta roll that out very, very soon. And let's say we're going right in. So this event is happening for a while. It's also lasting for another 4 days, specifically. So it disappears on Friday. And I wonder what update we're gonna get on Friday. I hope a new unit, because that's what you guys like the most besides openings. So I hope we're gonna get that. I was also considering maybe another super bundle, but I'm gonna be honest, well, maybe not investing 5k Robux into this now. So we're gonna start doing so. Our overlay looks more or less the same. I really like the graphical appearance of it. And we're always gonna pick mid. So, and then we're gonna see what to do. Okay, and while we're doing this, I would like to talk to you about some things. Because the last week was really horrible. I mean, meanwhile it's the last week, yeah. Because I was trying to have like a phenomenal video. I wanted to do something I've never done before. Oh nice, 500k. I wanted to have like a really big challenge and also a really big project, because as you know, most of my videos often are, oh nice, we got a weapon. Most of my videos are just openings or update notes, and you like them. That's alright. I mean, I'm happy you like them. Thanks for the support. Leave a like and subscribe. Forgot to mention that. But I wanted to have something bigger, because I wanted to have something that is like, yeah, something that is, first of all, more effort. I wanted to do something bigger, and second of all, also relevant after like a week, because those update videos are nice, and it's nice to update you guys, but in like a week or two, it is almost irrelevant. So what I could do either were showcases. That's what I'm also considering to do, some showcases of the units. Or I was trying to do big projects, and the first big project that came into my mind was to do a big endless run, especially with that anomaly that we found. I wanted to do that one. So I spent 36 hours recording this. I literally left my PC on and let it automate the run, so I could record the footage. And the footage I recorded were about I think 300. Oh, we get our first piece. Nice. We're about 300 gigabytes of storage used. Yeah, 300 gigabytes of video files in 1080p for the ones of you that are familiar with the resolutions, because all my videos are in 4K, which is basically double the size of 1080p, and or like even more than double the size, but double the resolution. And then if I'm already recording such a big project, then it should be nice. We got both weapons. Then it should be in 1080p, so you guys can enjoy. Yeah, so I can handle that stuff that you guys then can enjoy. And it was a good solution, because something really bad happened. So as most of you probably know, videos nowadays can't just be uploaded the normal way. Like they can, but then, you know, they can't be edited. There can't be any effects. There can't be any additional music or sounds. They can't put the title, etc. Editing is really important, at least for my videos. And nice, another weapon. And I tried to edit my video of the run. As you've seen, it was only a 3-minute video. It wasn't that much to edit. So I wrote down a script, I recorded the script, I put my audio line in, and then the only thing I had to do was the usual editing plus putting a bit of gameplay in the background while I talk, so I can putting some clip in the background so I can have something for you to watch. And the problem was that Adobe, the program that I'm using to edit my videos, straight up then it didn't let me edit my videos. It let me edit it, but I couldn't see it. So whenever I tried to play back my video, it was straight up lagging and then freezing. So I could always only see one frame of my video, and then I was only listening to my voice, and it was lagging so hard. It was lagging so hard that I couldn't even stop the playback. Like, I was starting at like 5 seconds of the video. Nice, another weapon. And when I was able to finally stop, it was like 15 seconds, even though I clicked immediately. It was crazy, and it was so frustrating. I was sitting there multiple nights till like 5 or 6 a.m., and I was so frustrated. I was about to drop that video. And then I wanted to give it another try. I woke up, and I thought, okay, we're just gonna try it again. Maybe my PC works better now. And what started happening? Adobe stopped lagging. I was not lagging anymore when doing the playback, because the game now was straight up, the program was now straight up crashing whenever I tried to play the video. So this moment, I was not able to edit it anymore, because whatever I would do when I play, it crashes. And there I knew, okay, my project is so fucked. Either I drop it now, I drop it entirely, or I find a solution for what to do to make that happen. And so I tried. So the first idea I had was doing research on how other creators do it. Because there's like a big creator called Linus Tech Tips, and if you watch him, he sometimes mentioned how much production quality they have. And I was thinking like, okay, same as them, I'm using Adobe Premiere. And same as them, I have a pretty beefy machine. Like, my PC costs more than $3,500 after all. So I would expect, I guess the current price is more than 4K actually. So I would expect it to be able to run a video that I've already recorded. Like, not recording the video. Recording the video is always fine. Like, it's super performance, it's easy. Oh, another piece, nice. But the playback in Adobe was just messed up, right? So I expected that to work. So I wondered how they do that. And since we're in 2024 and sometimes my research isn't giving me the results I needed, I did the easiest way possible and asked ChatGPT. And ChatGPT was really, really helpful with a lot of tasks I had. Because I asked them how they record their footage, and that was the first time that I've been told, and that came to my mind, that I may be recording in a different format. Because what I'm recording right now is a video type called MKV, and that later, then after I'm done recording, gets re-encoded to MP4. And that is overall okay. That works. Yeah, that is what I'm doing all the time since I've started my PvP content, and also before. That is what I'm doing. But the problem is that this format is really compressed, which is good because so it doesn't take that much so much space on my hard drive. And even though I have at least 20 terabytes of storage on my system right now, it's good that it doesn't take that much. Problem with that is, due to the compression, it starts to lag more in Adobe. And therefore I tried, okay, what if we try to re-encode the footage? And then I was doing some research on how to do that, because it's not exactly easy. And the problem was that I did all of this research on Friday and Saturday, because I wanted to release this on Sunday. On Sunday morning, actually, to be exact. But then I only managed to release it, I think, Sunday afternoon or evening, I'm not sure. But anyway, I wanted to do this. And The first thing I tried was to re-encode the entire footage. The problem is, though, that this was not normal footage of like an opening that goes like an hour or something, as my normal openings do. This footage was 24 hours. And even with my beefy machine that was using all my CPU and partially my GPU to encode this video, it was only 2 times as fast per second as watching it normally. Like usually it would take 24 hours because it's a 24-hour file, and it was only 2 times as fast. But that would still mean that I would have to wait 12 to 13 hours for it to re-encode the footage before I can even work on it. So I was like, okay, that is not a solution. And at the same time, I had a problem that my Adobe Premiere Media, like my Adobe Media encoder that is connected to Adobe Premiere to encode the videos, starts crashing whenever you, not crashing, but it fails the encode of the video whenever you start using your graphics card. So I'm sitting here with my 4080, that is a horribly powerful device, and I'm not even allowed to use it because the program didn't support my CUDA core acceleration, which is a part of modern graphics cards. So, after all, I was really frustrated. And I kept being frustrated. And then at some point, I came to the idea, okay, what if I put all the files into my timeline? Then I just pick some random pieces of the run that I think would fit without even watching them, because we know that those crash, right? And edit them out. That was an idea I had, but before I did that, I wanted to try if it even works, because there's no point in editing or like re-editing all my footage if it doesn't have the effect I want. So I took one record that was only 2 hours long and tried to re-encode it. It still took a while, and later I found out why. Because when I googled for ChatGPT's instruction on how to do that, you do it with a software called FFmpeg, I think. Wait, let me double check. It's on my desktop. Yeah, no, FFmpeg. Okay, that's how it's called. FFmpeg. And with that, you have to decide what file you're having and what file you want it to be, like what type of file. And to go with that, you have to choose a profile. And I was converting it from MP4 to something that's called QuickTime with the profile of Apple ProRes, which is apparently a less like it has a bigger size, but it's way easier to read for programs, causing less lag while editing. And so I thought I'm gonna do that. And then my 31 hours of footage I had that were 200 gigabytes or like 260 gigabytes, I recoded only one file that was 2 hours of it. And after I was done, I think it also took 2 hours or something. After I was done with that certain file alone, 2 hours of footage in 1080p, had a size of 300 gigabytes. And if you're playing modern games, you know that some of them have like 100 gigabytes. So you could download 3 of those games to have the size of the video that I have on my drive. Simply 2 hours of endless run footage in full HD. And that was like, what the hell? Oh, nice. We get a scythe. And I was like, what the hell? Okay, that is really high quality. I was checking, and the quality of the video was now 10 times higher than with what I initially recorded it. Because when ChatGPT said high quality, it meant industrial high quality, like a movie shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I don't need that. Because even the low quality profile, like they had a normal, high, and low quality profile, even the low quality profile gave me a bitrate of 80,000, which determines how clear the image is. So the reason why this image is so clear is not only because of the resolution, but also because I'm using a super high bitrate, which makes the file bigger after all. And even the smallest profile gave me a bitrate of 80,000, and the bitrate I'm recording with is only, quote-unquote, 50,000, which is recommended for 4K footage. So for 4K videos, oh, we missed a piece here. And here we have the piece. Awesome. Doobie-doobie-doo. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, so even the lowest quality profile was 80K. And so the next time that I tried to convert that footage, it was not 300 gigabytes anymore, but only, quote unquote, 28. That is still way too big. But after all, it was doing the job. So I tested it out, and since it worked, I was randomly putting cuts into my 24-hour footage to maybe get some good scenes. Then I was re-encoding them, and then I was putting them into a new project so I could finally edit them. And the result is the video you're having now. This was so much work. I probably spent, I mean, if we exclude the 36 hours of recording for the runs, then I probably spent at least 24 hours to figure out and edit this video, the 3-minute video. And I must say, unfortunately, you didn't even like it that much. That is unfortunate. I mean, I'm not forcing you. If you just don't like that video topic or whatever, it is alright. But it's always a little bit of a downer if you put that much effort, and then it's not a good video. I mean, I don't even know if it was a good video or if it was just not a relevant topic for most. I mean, the people who watched it and who liked it, always gave me the reactions of like I did something cool, but not many people did that. So I'm quite unsure. But however, I just wanted to share that story with you. Yeah, so I've spent the whole week doing this, which is why that is also the thing, which is why this opening is coming so late, because I wanted to do that. I wanted to do something special. It was maybe not the biggest success, but I will learn from it. I now have more methods to do that. In fact, after learning how to re-encode the videos, I thought, wouldn't it be better if I can record them like that initially? Because if I have a 1-hour recording, I can simply 4 pieces here. If I have a 1-hour recording, I could simply just record it in the right format, and then I don't have to re-encode it 20 times. That would probably be better. So I also googled if my recording program OBS can do this, and yeah, indeed it can. Because if you have, back then you needed an FFmpeg plugin, and nowadays it's standard in OBS. So what you can simply do is to put your OBS with some settings into the mode of simply recording into that format, which is still a format that my Windows player can play. It's a format that Adobe Premiere can use, because not every format can be used. There was also a problem back then, because in some videos I wanted to try to put in some YouTube videos for reference, and some of the videos, including the Skibidi toilet ones, simply can't be inserted because they are encoded in AV1. AV1 is another modern encoder that simply some editing programs can work with, or probably most. And so if I get a video that is AV1 encoded, no matter what data type it is, then I will not be able to put it in one of my videos, and that is quite unfortunate. So yeah, there's a lot of technical stuff behind it. Being a creator is actually not as easy as it looks sometimes. I mean, of course, it depends on what you're doing. I'm gonna be honest, most of my videos are completely overkill. All of them are in 4K. The audio quality is probably more than most of you can even listen to through like maybe a phone speaker or like through relatively cheap headphones, which is fine. I'm not blaming you. It's just that I know that I'm aiming for way higher things that I actually need. That is just the thing I have. That's my perfectionism. And then video creation becomes complicated. Of course, I could probably make it way simpler. Technically, I could probably, if I would want. As soon as I see an update, I could go in and record at a really low resolution, then be like, hey, this is this and that, and then it would be up in 20 minutes, eventually. Just guessing. It could still be an hour, but you know, it would be a lot faster than what I'm doing right now, because 4K files are more difficult to encode, take longer to upload, etc., etc. But I just personally, even if most people maybe not doing this anymore, I would like for someone to be able to come to my nice. We got another piece. To come to my channel in a year, and if they want to watch those videos, or in 2 years, if they want to watch those videos, they're at least at decent quality. Because I can imagine that in the future, especially in the next 2 to 3 years, 4K resolution, so 2160p, like pixels, will be more than common, especially with like even VR devices that have more or less a 2K resolution, or even a bit more, are so cheap, like the Quest 3. So I think that 4K displays and stuff and hardware that can power it will be more than common, especially for videos. And then I just want to appreciate, like, I want the people to be able to appreciate, because like for someone that is something that I can also relate. A lot of people probably will say that they don't need that, they don't even need 2K, and I can totally agree with that. 1080p still does a really good job nowadays. Like, games look good because they just have a high graphic fidelity even at the lower resolution. Same as videos look awesome in 1080p because of the high production quality that you can apply nowadays, especially with different codecs. But at some point I was just how's it called? How's it called if you want to know something? I don't even remember at this point. Curious. Yeah, I was curious on how a high resolution looks like. That was like, I think in 2020. Nice, we got another weapon. And so I bought a 2K display, which is, instead of 1920 by 1080 pixels, it is 2560 by 1440 pixels. It is more, but not as much as I have now. And I've already seen a difference. I was like, oh, damn, that actually makes a difference. That looks better. And then I was having that for 2 years. And then when one of my screens started to die, actually, I'm still using the screen. It was just a cable issue. I decided I need a new one just to be sure, because I need at least 2 screens. Meanwhile, I definitely need 2 screens or more for my creation. But then I became really crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. And instead of buying another 2K display at the current rate, I bought a 4K display because I was so curious on if it would make my if it would make my enjoyment better. And I can tell you, even coming from a 2K display, it really does. It really does make a difference. So if you're only using a phone, tablet, or just a laptop, and you ever get a chance, no matter at your family's PC or when you have friends who have that, if you ever get a chance to imagine something in 4K, do it, just to see the difference. It is insane. And nowadays I don't want to do anything else anymore than playing my stuff in 4K. Also, of course, I got them all at 144 hertz, so I can play CS:GO and shit and in high FPS and see them. Actually, the smoothness also makes a big difference. Even if I sadly can't share it with you because YouTube only supports 60 FPS. I wish I could, honestly. But yeah, it makes a giant difference, and I'm really happy I did that upgrade. So I can only recommend it. Even though you gotta keep in mind, and that's something that is quite obvious, but I still want to say it. It is really demanding. It is really, really demanding. I remember that I was doing something, like, you maybe know Counter-Strike, right? The current Counter-Strike. It's not exactly a heavy game, but I've noticed that when I try to play it and do my small things that I'm doing, like playing a mobile game on an emulator and maybe watching videos or whatever, and I try to record or stream it, I actually had some lags, and that even though I have such a beefy machine. So yeah, 4K is really demanding, especially at a high refresh rate. But if you can manage to happen, it's crazy. It is really crazy. I know it's also a bit of a flex talk, but I just love to share some parts, and if I'm already talking about something, then why not share it all as a whole? Then we don't need to talk about it in other videos anymore, am I right? But just putting a little personal note here. Okay, then I would say I'm done with my yipping session. We're now at 25 minutes. So I would say we're just gonna try to get done with this. Oops. I could actually, I was currently thinking about if I could let this play and just, oh no, it doesn't work. Okay, doesn't matter. I was just curious. Okay. Anyway, we will get this done with, and we will see if we can get some nice things, but it will be a bit more quiet now, so we can make some progress, because the video is already quite long, and I don't know if any one of you could even survive my yipping session. So, if you did, thanks a lot. Leave me a cookie in the comments so I know you're still watching. That's some nice support. Thanks a lot. You guys make this possible. Hey, we got another piece. Nice. Hey, another piece. We're slowly but steady coming to the point where we could get an upgrade, right? Let me see. Oh. Never mind. I didn't say anything. Hey, slowly but steady. And another piece. Now we go. Ah, come on. Hey, we finally have another piece. That took a while. I still wish it would finally give me some 2 or 4, because I need way too many pieces. And never peace. Let's go. Maybe we're actually getting an upgrade. I mean, we still have 200k left. And another piece. Okay. Not complaining. We keep getting there. Just a few more. Hey, ooh, woo! Let's go. Four is good progress. Sorry, I need to double check. Nope, that's the spinning wheel. How far are we? 1825. Okay, we're definitely coming closer. And we gotta keep in mind that we still have the pity, right? We still have the pity. Okay, we're now at the last 2 draws. And of course, we still have the pity, as I said. And then we will... oh, it was that already. And then we will see what we get. First of all, I would like to check. I don't know if you remember how many diamonds I had at the start. If not, just skip back to the start real quick. Because then we're gonna go into the pity as well. And claim more diamonds and stuff. And see what is in there. Okay, more weapons. Here we get another piece. By the way, how many pieces do we have? Just to check. I guess we're close, right? Oh, yeah, we just need one more. I think we can actually get a dupe. Which also means that we can check the new aura. Yeah, here we have another piece. Here we get 200k gold. 25k diamonds, another piece. 2 more, another 3 pieces. Nice. 50k. 4 more weapons. 500k. Okay, 4 more weapons. 50k diamonds. Okay, another 3 pieces. Okay, at this point, I guess we would have it guaranteed. Okay, another 50k diamonds. 4 weapons. 500k gold. Another 4 weapons. And another 50k diamonds. And at 900, that's just 50 away. That is, I think 25k. That's something I could get in 2 days by now, because I definitely can't hit top 1. I don't know if I can even hit top 10, because people are being really passionate about it still. I mean, really passionate. How much do I have? Hey, can I scroll a little bit? No? No scrolling allowed? Okay, no scrolling then. Alrighty. But yeah, now we have that. That means we can finally get a drill upgrade. We're gonna let him follow us so we can check how he's looking right now. Just so we have a comparison. That is the DRILLMAN 2.0. No, can we eventually not? Okay, just really quick. So, that is the DRILLMAN 2.0. And now if we evolve him into a red star, boom. Then, oh, yeah. Oh, I definitely see the difference. Okay, this is great. This is a nice difference. I love the additional effects. And together with that, we now... Oh, we definitely made a lot of diamonds from that. Oh my god. That's a lot. And now the last thing that we have to check is we currently have 8.5 million power. And we're getting a lot of fake power now because of the weapons. So we have this one level 1. We can upgrade it to level 7. And at the same time, we can upgrade the iron pickaxe to level 8 even. And boom, get another 85k power. So that is obviously fake power. I was thinking about if I want to make a project on how to get to 10k, 10 million fast. The problem is, like, okay, not a problem, but I feel like it's super useless to do that. Because, yeah, I could level up a lot of units to get fake power. But the question is, would that be worth it? Would you like to see that? How fast I can, like, how much progress I could make in 1 week of, like, battle power? Maybe we could even go to the highest power stage on the leaderboard. But it would definitely cost a lot of money. I mean, we currently have 500 million, which I think means that we also made 100 million today. Is that the case? I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, that is the opening. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck on the giveaway. And we're gonna see us very, very soon with another video on Skibidi Toilet Battle, or maybe even something else. Tell me in the comments if you would like to see some other games and which ones especially. And then we're gonna see us very, very soon. Bye bye.